Hello everyone, this is Moot, and this is our Wurm Online Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. Today, we're on the Mythmore server, and we're going to learn about healing ourselves. As you know, Wurm is a dangerous place, and if you get caught in the wrong spot, bye-bye. You're off to no man's land through the red portal of death. We're going to learn about healing ourselves with cotton and making healing covers that increases our rate of healing. So let's get started. First, you want to actually look for resources for healing covers. It's pretty simple. You find a grass tile, you right click, nature, and you forage. Now, my foraging is a little higher, so I can specifically look for different resources. And what do we get? You failed to find any resources. Well, that's kind of unfortunate, right? Let's look at here. I'm actually even interested in doing anything. That's clean. Anything. Oh, here we go. What do we get? Ivy seeds. Well, that's not going to help me. If you want to know more about healing covers, you can use the in-game wiki. Go to the stop or start menu, or the main menu, click on wiki search, and you're going to type in healing cover. And it's going to be loading, and you can see here that actually gives you an in-game just kind of a wiki page about healing cover. The most important thing you're going to go is on the very bottom. It's going to tell you which items are high when it comes to healing cover. Now, these are multiplications, so the highest healing cover that you can get is 25, and that would be a black mushroom and a gland together. Luckily for me, I have a black mushroom and gland. We're going to use that. And I'm going to also show you a corn, and a 1 and a 2 is going to give us a healing cover of 2. 1 times 2 equals 2, right? But first, let's go get ourselves in trouble. I don't use the starter weapons and shield. Those really stink. I went ahead and created an axe. I improved it to 15, and you can look at my previous tutorials how to improve. So this is my doll. I'm, pretty much naked. I don't have any armor. I'm close to my deed, so if I get in trouble, I can run back and my deed guard, my Templar, will save me. Let's pick a fight with this huge spider. I know that I'm not high enough in skill to kill this spider. He will destroy me, but I want him to hurt me a little. I want him to hurt me so good. Let's aggro him. Come on, buddy. He'll change his stance. Watch. Oh, there he goes. He just indicated me. Now, if I can run 10 kilometers per hour and I will outrun him. So I can technically outrun him at 13 right now if I wanted to. But I'm going to draw him just a little closer to my deed in case I get in trouble. And my deed. Oh, I can kill that dog too. Hey, puppy. Come on, buddy. Alright, we're going to call you Charlotte. Alright, Charlotte. So we're going to fight Charlotte. I'm not worried about going over what all the details of fighting are. We're just going to go over the details of healing ourselves today. So Charlotte just took a bite out of my arm. You can go to the combat tag. You can see Charlotte takes a bite of your underarm. Oh, here in my paper doll, it's starting to highlight all the places I've been hurt, right? If I click on my legs, it tells me I have a bite for 7. And my chest, I have a bite, and you can inspect that too. You can examine it, and it'll tell you that you have a light bite in the stomach. Okay, that's enough. I'm getting out of here. I'm already half health, and I'm gonna die. Come on, Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte. Come to my Templar. I'm gonna pass my deed boundaries. Boom! I enter it, and now my Templar is like, what up, mate? He's going to start. There it is. Alright. And let's still aggro on me. Let the Templar take him. Alright, here we go. Alright, Charlotte. Adios. We're going to 86 Charlotte's web. Now, when you do it like this, where you have 2 different people attacking, you're going to get a decrease in your skill fight game, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that right now. You can also use the guard tower guard just by simply typing help in your local chat. And as soon as Charlotte... Oh, okay, that's enough. I'll let you finish that off. Okay, so... Oh, great. I got a rare roll when I killed him. I got a rare copper coin. That's nice. I want to heal my wounds, okay? I have a couple different wounds here. I can activate my cotton. I double click my cotton, okay? And then I can go ahead and right click the wound itself. Or if I right click my whole leg, it will go ahead and auto heal my wound. There it goes. Now you need to make sure you have enough weight in your cotton in order to heal large wounds. And it can tell me it's bandaged now. It's bandaged. But, you know, maybe it's a severe wound. Maybe I'm really hurting and I need it to heal more. Now, different levels of hurt, there's different levels of healing, and we can look up healing in the wiki and you can read more about it. It kind of goes beyond the scope of this tutorial. But severe wounds and medium wounds should probably always have healing covers. They heal faster. So let's go ahead and make a small healing cover. We're going to use a Wurm plant and garlic. So you're going to activate the Wurm and right click on the garlic, go to alchemy, and you're just going to mix. The lore is not implemented right now, so don't worry about that. And I'm mixing these two. I'm pretty much just, you know, bashing them together, mending them together, creating some sort of healing cover like a primitive state. Probably in the, you know, the kind of the same way of, I don't know, making mud and putting mud over your wound. There it is, my healing cover. Now, if I inspect this or examine this, it will tell me, it will tell me, you know, what the ingredients. Oh, it doesn't tell me what the ingredients are. But if I go ahead, I'm going to activate my healing cover. I'm going to put it over this bite, right click, treat. Let's go ahead and treat this wound. When I treat this wound, it's going to tell me the potency of my healing cover. That's what I was looking for. 20 seconds. And then we're going to look at the potency of this Wurm plant and the garlic, and then also of the black mushroom and the gland. So we'll go ahead and cue that up right now. Alchemy, we're going to activate the black mushroom, right click on the gland, alchemy, mix. You treat the wound with the healing cover, and if you can really look, I have a white square and a green square. The white square is bandaged, the green square means that it's being treated with the healing cover. Now I want to examine this wound. I'm going to examine, and it tells me it is covered with the healing plant potency 2. Oh, I failed to create that healing cover. So let's see if we can make another one here. Let's mix this. Now, wounds do heal, and they heal at different rates. A light wound, I usually don't put a healing cover over it. Maybe I'll use cotton because it takes away from my stamina bar. But for sure, medium and severe wounds, I do put a healing cover over it. Now, when you use a Band-Aid or a cotton to bandage a wound, it will decrease. So this damage is 9 right now. I'm going to go ahead and treat this. And it's going to go from a light to probably very light. Let's see how much it actually heals. I think depending on your healing skills, it depends on how much. Alright, so it went from 9 to a 3.7. It's very light. It's going to get done here. Every 10 minutes you have a healing tick. And so in 10 minutes that will be completely gone. My first aid is now 12. I need to heal this guy because, I mean, this is a medium wound. Look at that, 22. That's what I should have used my healing cover on. Let's see if it goes down to light. If it goes down to light, that's great. Now, medium wounds won't get worse. They may get better depending on where they are, depending how well your healing is. But severe wounds will get worse, and eventually they'll just kill you. So I need to get a healing cover for this. Let's see what I have in my little stores here on my vagabond deed. Let's go ahead and make one out of, what do we say, rosemary and corn. That might work. I don't know. Oh, we have a black mushroom here. Let's do a black mushroom and rosemary. So black mushroom and rosemary. Black mushroom's potency of 5. Rosemary is a potency of 4. This should give me a healing cover potency of 20 if I succeed to make it and then put it on. Now, the higher quality of the healing cover means a success of treating your wound. The lower quality means that you won't get, it's a decreased chance to actually apply that healing cover. Got 20 seconds left. So it's pretty simple, right? You go out, you fight, you have a whole bag of cotton. Maybe you bring, 10 kilograms of cotton with you, and you just fight galore. Stay around the town if you want to use the town guards. If not, go on your own. And, if you die, that's okay. Oh, and I treated it. And if I examine it, it tells me healing 20. So I would say probably about 10 minutes that's going to go away. That's the basics of healing, guys. Get some cotton, get a good weapon, go out and kill things. Thanks for watching. Again, join us on the Mythmore server. You can come visit my deed. I'm just straight north. There's the town with the pretty little lights. I'm just straight north. Come visit me. Thanks.
I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, type rapid cycling, in January 2013 after my sister had taken me to the emergency room of the psychiatric hospital. I hadn't slept for weeks since I had begun having visions and hearing a voice in my head that told me as soon as I fell asleep that I wasn't worth a damn and that it would make me kill myself. In the end, I was too scared to sleep, confused about what was real and what was only in my head, so that I went more and more into suicidal ideation, which scared everyone around me. I was simply a mess. So with my arrival at the hospital, a real odyssey began for me, since I didn't react well to the drugs they tried on me. The medication either caused severe side effects, which were life-threatening twice, or they had no effect at all, or they made me dull, which I couldn't accept since I'm a quick and active person. So I was in and out of hospital and day clinic for 9 months straight, mainly because the drugs didn't catch my rapid cycling. The depressions were strong, but my determination was stronger. I was a born competitor, a former karate world champion, and this helped me to not give up. Since the health system is very good in Germany, I got a lot of different therapies during that time, and I became very ambitious because I was desperate to get off medication. I wanted to be in control of myself again, independent and capable. I wanted my dignity back, since the label of bipolar disorder made me feel like I was just seen as a crazy person who didn't fit into society. Luckily, I had my closest friend as a mentor, but she was thousands of kilometers away in the USA, so she spent hours on Skype with me trying to find alternative solutions. In December 2013, after my release, my friend came across Sean Blackwell's book Am I Bipolar or Waking Up and suggested to read it. It sounded that there was more to bipolar disorder than being just a mental illness caused by a chemical imbalance. I read the book in one go and went into hypomania right away. I finally found a plausible explanation for the outbreak of my illness, and it seemed that the impact of major life changes had caused a spiritual emergency, which contributed greatly to the mess I was in. I was so enthused that I went to Sean's YouTube channel and watched all of his videos. For the first time I saw light at the end of the tunnel, a hope that I could be meds-free and healthy one day. Since he asked for translations of his videos on his website, I started translating right away. Shortly after that, I got in contact with Sean, who told me of his healing program for bipolar people. Since he would be in Europe soon anyways, it was the opportunity for me. I wanted to heal and was desperate to show everyone who doubted that I would ever heal that I could beat it. When I heard of the program, I was convinced right away that it was the missing piece of the puzzle in my healing. In November 2014, I had a 2-week retreat at a house I rented with my American friend on my side who specifically came for this event, which was a life changer. We did a lot of work in that time, trauma-releasing techniques like meditation and bipolar breathwork, by which I could solve my inner tensions and childhood traumas. I could eventually forgive my father, who had died 19 years earlier, for all the pain he had caused me as a child. I could get off my antipsychotic medication right after without having any side effects, which appeared like a miracle. Normally, I experienced severe withdrawal effects even with the slightest change in dosage. I tapered off the mood stabilizer a little bit more slowly just to be on the safe side, although I felt I didn't need medication anymore. All my tensions and traumas were actually washed out of my body. For the first